I'm Darren Grodsky.
Danny Jacobs.
And we are the writer-directors of Humboldt County, a drama that's premiering here at South by Southwest. Actually premiered on Friday night. And it is a drama, I said that already. It is a coming-of-age story about a young med student who has a quarter-life crisis and lands in Humboldt County, which is the marijuana-growing capital of North America, in which he sort of discovers his identity over the course of one growing season.
Well, he befriends a pot-growing family in the middle of the woods. We've been writing together for a long time and developing our creative sensibilities together. We were working on another script in LA and wanted to sort of get away and focus for a while.
Very difficult to write in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
Very difficult to be creative there.
We went up to Humboldt because Darren actually has family up there, and we could sort of isolate ourselves on the ocean.
Yeah, I should say that like the background of Humboldt and our connection to it, because we're both from St. Louis, Missouri, is that I have an aunt and uncle who moved into the middle of the woods in Humboldt about 30 years ago. My uncle was a physics professor at UCLA, and they had abandoned their lifestyle and basically lived in the middle of the woods. And when I was growing up, I used to visit all the time. And so when Danny and I were looking for a place to focus, I knew of Humboldt, and we chose that to be our spot. They choose to not have television and electricity and drink fresh water and live a very naturalistic lifestyle. I think when I went back with Danny, I saw some of the negative sides of that also, and I think that the complexity of it and that ambiguity of like, is it amazing, is it brave, or is it actually cowardly?
Yeah, I think that's
really
what's charming
us.
is that complexity, the fact that these are people that are very passionate and intelligent and family focused. I mean, they have dinner together every night.
Right.
But at the same time, they self-medicate. They're high 24 hours a day.
Their children are in possession of marijuana.
They've abandoned the greater human community. So it's weird to say that sort of is charming, but I think all of those together, it's really human, and that's why I think it's really charming.
We had amazing acting from top to bottom, that only enhanced the film. It was incredible.
Yeah, Fairuza Balk is in it, and she's just really captivating, and Brad Dourif from Cuckoo's Nest all the way to the voice of Chucky
and Deadwood.
Deadwood,
not the voice of Deadwood, but he was in Deadwood.
Yeah, and Frances Conroy from 6 Feet Under, who is I think one of our greatest actresses, and by our I mean the United States, and Madison Davenport, who we had Emmy winners and Oscar winners on set, but she required the least amount of direction of anybody. She's like she's like some kind of wonderkind. She's like Steven Spielberg as an actor.
Sort of a 9 to 10 month casting process before we found Jeremy Strong, and we were ecstatic, and we think his performance is pivotal to the film. I mean, he's the protagonist, he is the center, he's the audience's entree into the world of Humboldt County, and so you have to identify with him from the beginning, and yet also he has to have his own journey, so he starts off rather stiff and urban and then has his transition, and he played it beautifully. It's a difficult role because he has to be very reactive in a lot of situations to the zaniness that goes on in Humboldt, and he did a very nice job.
Darren and I have been best friends since we were 6, and
That is a long time.
Way too long.
Maybe we should end it right now.
Thanks, buddy.
All right.
It
was a good
fun
ride. Yeah.